Hey, fellow YouTubers, it's me, John Laval. Listen, let me tell you about my cat. One day, he was basically an indoor cat. He wasn't declawed or anything, but he was an indoor cat, and he was, at the sliding doors there, the patio doors, and he wanted out. It was a hot August night. He wanted to go out. I know why. Anyways, so I thought, well, I could put him out, but I don't want him wandering off because they can go for days. So I put a harness on him. I put a little line there, and I let him go outside. So, anyways, I happened to look through the glass doors and noticed he was caught on a small cedar tree I had out there, and I thought, well, I better go out there and get him. He's kind of like nailed to the side of this thing, and so I went out there and I attempted to free the harness from the tree, and in one like millisecond he flipped around and sunk his nails into my arm and his teeth into my arm, and he was ripping away, literally ripping the flesh off my arm with his back legs. He was bailing, like kicking, and the nails were going right through the skin, and they were actually ripping flaps of skin off my arm, and I could not get this bugger off me. I'm telling you, he was like glue to my arm, and eventually I did peel him off, and he took off. Anyways, and I had blood all over the place, all over the floor, all over the carpet. So, and the skin was just ripped wide open all over the place. So I had to go up to the hospital. So I went to the hospital, and they cleaned it up, and they threw in piles of stitches and bandages and stuff. Well, the story gets worse. I get home, and obviously my arm hurts, but I'm okay. Several weeks later, I noticed that I wasn't looking forward to my meals. And well, prior to that, I was having a lot of these cold spells where I was shivering, even though it was like 95 out. I was cold. I remember laying in bed and just shaking for hours on end, and almost like hypothermia, like really, really shaking from head to toe. So anyways, the next step was, stage was, I started losing my appetite. I wasn't looking forward to breakfast, lunch, or dinner. I was eating it, but I just wasn't looking forward to it, and which is not me. And it got worse. It got to a point where I would eat food and only get through a little bit of the food, and then I wouldn't eat anymore. And it got to a point where if I took any food in, the taste of the food in my mouth was just nauseating. I just spit it out in the garbage, and I wouldn't eat, and I was losing weight. And I had no idea what was going on here, and I got to a point where I wasn't eating anymore. And what I tried to do is I tried to think of the best food that I really, really love, which would have been something like egg rolls. So I went up to the restaurant, I grabbed 6 or 7 egg rolls, and I sat in the car, and I took one bite out of the first one and threw the rest of it in the garbage and spit that out. I couldn't even eat it. It was just nauseating. The taste in my mouth, it was like chemicals. It was just horrible. I was very concerned because I don't know how long you can last without eating. Anyways, one night I kind of like passed out, and the ambulance took me to the hospital, and I had infections in my leg. I had a blood infection. I had superbug. I had everything you could get as far as attack on the immune system in the body, and they kept telling me about how close I am to death, right on the edge. They don't even know whether the treatment they want to provide is even, I might be past a point of no return here. So anyways, they're hitting me with every single antibiotic there is, and It was cat scratch fever is what it is. You've probably heard the term. It's something that's in the nails of cats or in their saliva or something, and once it gets into the bloodstream, it kills you. Well, it makes you crazy first, and then like feverish crazy. Like I had fevers too. That's why it was so cold. Is because I was actually very, very hot, and it makes you feel like you're cold. So, anyways, a very, very dangerous situation I got myself into. I mean, if I hadn't passed out and the ambulance didn't come, I wouldn't be doing this video right now because I was that close. And I'll tell you the worst part of it. I ended up losing my leg. That's how bad the infection was. It destroyed my left leg, and they amputated it. And now I'm in a wheelchair, and I do have a prosthetic, but believe me, that's a lot of work. Trying to learn how to walk on that thing. I'm still use crutches to this day. And so anyways, if you have a cat, watch that you don't get scratched by it or bitten by the thing, because if you do, or you may want to talk to your doctor about it, or if the slightest symptom or change in your life comes up, please get to a hospital quickly, and just make sure that it doesn't have anything to do with the cat attacking you or biting you or whatever he did, or might have been playing, who knows. Cats are dangerous, so be careful. See you.